Welcome back to Alpine Garage Sports, folks. My name is Chris. We're in the garage today and we're talking about CU football. It's late in the evening on Friday evening, and it's been going around here for a few hours that Dan Lanning kind of stepped in, did something that I didn't think would actually happen, because Coach Prime came out earlier in the week and had nothing but really nice things to say about Dan Lanning's coaching style and how he built the team. And it looked like that some of the things that Dan Lanning had said earlier in the year were just kind of brushed off. And he was going to make this a peaceful run up to the game, and then we would just battle it out on the field. But then Dan Lanning, in an interview just recently, said this.
And a group that's taking care of the ball and taking it away on defense. So certainly not a complete game yet. We're still looking to have one of those. But we've got a team that's going to have a chance to have some real success this season. Preseason's over, boys. We get to play. Every one of these matter, and all of them matter from the jump anyway. But the way we practice, like these guys, I promise you, their chin straps are buckled tight, right? And they got them bra straps pulled in tight on the shoulder pads too. We don't have to change our mindset when we go out there on the practice field. I mean, at the end of the day, YouTube videos aren't going to win football games, right? You got to play the game between the white lines, and that's the plan for us this week. I'm not really concerned about outside noise.
So, shaking my head, I don't understand why college coaches do this, and you really don't see it all that much until this year, until you get a personality out there like Coach Prime that may be easy to take shots at because it's in the media so much. Maybe that's the reason why. Even after all of the really nice things that Coach Prime said about Dan Lanning also comes in, and he didn't take that, and that what he said wasn't a personal attack on Coach Prime. But you can construe what he said as the fact that there's a whole lot going on with CU as far as social media is concerned, and that they're really kind of driving that marketing in the program, and he's right. But what I will say is I don't think that he even thinks that Coach Prime really puts a lot of investment in how that affects the team, other than the fact that this whole social media thing, YouTube specifically, helps drive not only interest in the program from outside recruits. So you have recruits that are looking to come to a school, and they're seeing Colorado everywhere. They're seeing how beautiful the city is, how beautiful the campus is, and how beautiful the stadium is, how awesome our fan base is, the amount of eyeballs that are on the program. Not only social media, but broadcast journalism that's actually talking about CU in a positive light. ESPN, Fox Big Noon Kickoff, 60 Minutes, Pat McAfee Show. I mean, do I need to keep naming these shows that keep coming here? The recruits are seeing that, and they're seeing that through social media. They're seeing that through Well Off Media. They're seeing that through the pregame show. They're seeing it through CU's own media. They're seeing it through my channel. They're seeing it through every channel that covers CU. They're seeing that, and that creates a significant amount of interest in the school that other schools aren't getting. That is a little bit of a secret that we have that other schools are starting to try to replicate. Before you know it, Oregon's going to be there too, and Dan Lanning is going to be the headline of that show. It's going to be funny when that happens, because that's the only way. Things have changed now. Now you either have to jump onto this bandwagon or you're going to get left behind. So Dan, you might as well grab a camera and start going, buddy. Oregon recruits are going to start flipping to Colorado, and a lot of it is going to be due to the amount of press that is on Colorado. And let's not even get started on NIL. I mean, social media, YouTube, right? These players that have channels are making tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars on their YouTube channel. So I don't know if you guys know this, but you can make that much money if you have millions of viewers on your channel. And we're getting over the 100,000 mark on a lot of the channels that follow CU. That is real money that these guys can earn in NIL just by being a part of the program. You think they're going to get that kind of exposure at Oregon? No, they're not. They're going to get that kind of exposure in Colorado. They come here, they commit, they're going to be on a great program. They can start a YouTube channel, and Coach Prime then will drive all of that interest to their channel, and they can blow up overnight. They can be at 50,000 subs in a month if they post regularly, and that's only going to happen at CU. This is the only university that's going to happen at. Do you think that these young athletes are going to not take that into account? So Dan Lanning, let me tell you this. You're acting like an old man with an iPhone in your hand. you have to understand that social media is a thing now. And if you don't think that social media aids in building a team now, then you haven't been paying attention. That is a wrap from Alpine Garage Sports. Just thought I'd throw this one out because it's kind of fun. I'm trying to figure out who's going to be the first coach that's not going to throw a shot over the bow of our boat before we go into a game. I can tell you Lincoln Riley, I have really high expectations for Lincoln Riley and the fact that he's not going to do that. But I also had expectations for Dan Lanning. That's a wrap from Alpine Garage Sports. We will see you in the next video. If you haven't already heard, we here.